Hi, and welcome back to David Pattinson's Accused Friends. And I wanted to draw people's attention to a recent rape case I came across from earlier this month at Worcester Crown Court. And it was involving a man who was convicted and jailed for 4 years for the rape of a woman. But it was a consensual sexual encounter. It was just that the woman had given consent on the basis that she wouldn't get pregnant. And although she did not get pregnant, the man was convicted and jailed for piercing the condom and putting the woman at risk of pregnancy, even though she did not actually get pregnant. So let me just read you a couple of paragraphs from this article. It says, a man who deviously put a hole in a condom before having sex with a woman has been jailed for 4 years. A judge told Andrew Lewis, said he had been fortunate to have not got the woman pregnant when he sentenced him at Worcester Crown Court yesterday. Glyn Samuel, prosecuting, said the 47-year-old had originally pleaded guilty to rape at a magistrate's court hearing in July. Mr. Samuel explained Lewis had used a pin to puncture the tip of the condom before using it when he had sex with his partner March 10th, 2018. The prosecutor explained the woman had found in a bedside drawer the pin and other condoms with holes before checking the used condom in the bin and finding it had a hole in it. Mr. Samuel said the victim confronted Lewis, and after initial denials, he changed his mind and eventually admitted he did put the holes in the condom. Mr. Samuel said he told police he hoped the condom would split and it would improve the intimacy. He said it was the stupidest thing he'd ever done. And Mr. Samuel added there was little case law to help Judge Nicholas Cole with the sentence. And I think this is an interesting case for quite a few reasons. In his defense, this guy Lewis used two areas of defense. He said, number one, the woman did not get pregnant, and I'm not here saying two wrongs make a right. And he also said that the woman was welcome to use her own contraception, and he'd encouraged her to do it or not discouraged her to do it. And I think this is a very, very interesting case because it's not rape as in the woman was not interested in the sexual relationship, but the woman was only interested in the sexual relationship on the basis she didn't get pregnant. And as this guy had put her at risk of pregnancy, he was deemed having committed a crime and has to go to prison for 4 years. And a lot of people will be watching this video saying, you know, David, we don't want devious behavior in sexual relations, and this guy's tried to mislead and, deserve the punishment he gets. And I'm not here to say yes or no to that. People can make up their own mind. I'm really just here to try and understand what are the rules of engagement. And the point I want to make is that Britain has an equal justice system. So surely if a man commits this offence, which in this case he has to go to prison for 4 years, does a woman go to prison for 4 years if she commits the same offence? If a woman were to say, hey, don't worry, you don't have to use a condom because I'm on birth control, and then it turns out afterwards that she is not on birth control, is that not the same crime? What if a woman gets pregnant from sexual relations with a man, and the man has specifically said, just like this woman did, he is having sexual relations with the woman for the pleasure of the sexual relations, not to create a child and have the responsibility of fatherhood. But yet in the hypothetical scenario I'm giving, the woman becomes pregnant. The father says, no, I didn't want the woman to become pregnant. Is that woman not guilty of the same offence? Is that woman not liable to go to prison for 4 years? And I was reading some stats this week that say that 1 in 8 women in Western countries are single mothers. And I often hear in society about accidental pregnancies. And, we need to maybe get some clarification on whether accidental pregnancies are actually deliberate pregnancies, where the woman's wanted to get pregnant, she has deceived the man into saying this is just going to be a fun sexual encounter, but that actually she wants to get pregnant with the child so that she can become a mother, so that she can perhaps get money either from the state or from the father himself, if he is a man of means. And, is this not the same offence? And some people say, well, no, David, these are completely different things. Well, maybe people can tell me, how would they be the same things? And if it's one rule for women and one rule for men, how then can we have an equal justice system? Surely we have an unequal justice system. Surely it's men get 4 years in prison for misleading their female partner about contraception, whereas women do not get 4 years in prison or any prison time for the same offence, for misleading their male partner about contraception. So I think it's a very interesting case. As I said, I'm just trying to know what the rules are, so that I ensure that I am not in breach of them. But I will put a link to this this article in the description to the video, and check it out for yourselves and see what you all think. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll talk to you soon.